What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and this is the Packers Primetime 2.0 franchise. It is season 2020, and it is preseason week 3. As you guys can see, one big change is that Bragg will be starting this week of preseason, doing things a little bit opposite of real life, as we've seen a lot from Bragg that we like. So why not give him the tougher snaps here in week 3? If he can step up to the plate, he may be the starter. I looked at your guys' comments, and it kind of seems 50-50. I would say it leans a little more towards Bragg starting, but it's not by much. So it honestly, I don't think there's weekly stuff, is there? There is not. It honestly might come down to my opinion, which I don't like, because I honestly don't know where to go with the team here. I love Rodgers still, but he's not getting any younger. That's the big factor. And of course, you can't, once you waste the rookie's rookie year, I guess, or quarterback's rookie year, that chance to really become a star fully falls out the window. Obviously, we have other players that we wouldn't mind getting rookie of the year. Well, I wouldn't say other players. We would just have Andrews, the tight end. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one because Rodgers is already 36, and he could retire soon. I don't really follow through with leagues too long to know if a guy's going to retire, at the age of 37, or if he's going to retire at the age of 45. So I don't know. You can see the quarterback comparison. Delvin Kelly, 79 overall, a bit accurate, a little bit more accurate, a little bit more throw power. So the Cardinals are going full rookie route here, or at least youngster route. While we still are up in the air, we have that lucky, that's such a tough situation having the best quarterback in the league as your backup for the moment. Split-second moment. Obviously, there's no guarantees for either or, but we'll see where we're going to go. I don't know. It's going to be tough. We're pretty much set on the defense, and Lolito misses. And underneath to the running back, David Johnson breaks away a little bit there. The offense of the Cardinals doesn't really look too potent. I don't know about their offensive line, but the receiving threats, I believe Devontae Parker is one of their guys. They're just somehow dotting us up. The sliders are a little rough, but it makes it a lot more competitive, I think. Come on, we brought 5, I think. And Clinton Dix drops a wide open pick. See if we can make a defensive stop. This is a pretty big moment in the game. If this was a real-life game, this could be one of the deciding factors of who wins it. And that's a touchdown. And we'll see how he can perform here. And that's an insta-pressure on Kranchek from Anthony Zettel, who just beat the crap out of one of our linemen. Here's Cooper. It's a good throw. It's a first down, but there is a flag. David Bakhtiari, big surprise. Tremendously harder. Stepping up in, open, on the run. Not an easy throw to make. It was there. Not a whole lot of throw power, and it was dropped. So that will be a punt. So defense does force a stop. We're -7 on the game, which is pretty uncool, I suppose. And huge block, and Bragg holds onto it for a safety. Aaron Rodgers sitting pretty damn well at number 2 at the moment. And I can't get off the damn line. It's one thing Rodgers won't be able to do is scramble the way Bragg can. And that's a missed throw. Kind of glad it was, though. Damn, Buchanan was all over that somehow. Siegler down the seam here. Siegler wide open. He has been really good in the times he's played. And there's a great block. Porcher down to the 11. And the pressures there can do nothing. They brought the house, and nobody could break off press man. Let the AI try to kick it, and it was blocked because of these sliders. Sweet. Nice little 5-wide set. Might have a chance to run. Over the middle, Suggs, good catch. Was waiting for Andrews, but kind of pressed him up a little, couple of times there. Here we go, some blocks for once. And that's a good touch pass. That's a really good throw by Bragg. Definitely the highlight throw of the night. Under pressure, touch pass, barely over the coverage, just in time. Andrews is wide open, and once again, spits the ball out with no contest. And he's got room to run. Bragg doing something Rodgers wouldn't be able to do all the way down to the 2. Now, this isn't the Suggs show. I mean, I know we haven't played well on a, rushing attack, but trying to see what our rookie can do. And Siegler, who has been so damn solid, makes another great play for a touchdown. I know Rodgers might come in at some point. I would love to see what he could do against the non-number ones. It's a tough throw. And Devontae, I mean, he had a chance at it, so. And that's a miss. Bragg. I will say that's one thing you gotta love about him is he can run the ball. He can take off when you need to. They're going to kind of give it to us. And that's a miss and a half, and that is intercepted. And I missed completely. That has nothing to do with Bragg, obviously. 2 guys underneath here, and that's picked off by Reynolds. The fast man, that's gone. Reynolds is gone. No way anyone, I was about to say, no way anyone can catch Reynolds. He is the fastest man on the field for us. And he scores on a pick 6 for about 98. Maybe a 100, actually. Devontae Adams, that's a good throw. Good catch, first down. And that's something you're not going to get from Andrews. What a throw by Bragg, though. That's a good throw, and Cooper drops it. So, I mean, it might just be the sliders, might just be a fluke game, I don't know. And there's a pick by Parker Lilito. And a huge gain in the sim, which I did not want to do, but it happened anyways. Because, I mean, if Andrews drops the ball, fair enough, but when Cooper drops the ball in a possession like that, then, something's a little up. Let's see if he can tear this game up. That's just a great throw that Bragg has not made this game, as he's had plenty of those types of plays. Don't know all about Scott there. Spellman. And Rodgers does miss him, so I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the dome, is it not? Tom Montgomery wide open, gets the first. I'm going to hurry up to the line again and see if we can catch Siegler on the other end. Oh, what a play. Siegler with an amazing round, and Rodgers putting it right on the money. And that is a terrible throw. I know I was a little late there, but Armour was open. Still, even after I was late. And he just misses. Good tester throw. Right on the money. Spellman's gone. Don't need it, though, so we're going to go out of bounds. That's just ridiculous. The game gets so sloppy when it's like near the end of preseason games. It's so stupid. I wanted to test it, which, I mean, obviously that was a great throw. If that's in a real game, that's a huge play to make. Over the top. Trying to make a cut move. Clock's running, a little bit more pressure on us. To the corner. Gets the throw in there. Touchdown. And we win another preseason game by a huge margin. I know we've been simming a lot of the defense, but still, 48-16 is a nice win regardless. Take a look at the stat line. So, of course, Bragg, 75%, not percent, but 75 QBR. Rodgers about 120. 3 touchdowns to 1 pick. Bragg, 2 touchdowns to 1 pick. Completion percentage of 44 for Bragg, 68 for Rodgers. Noted that it was Rodgers thrown with the number 2s and 3s versus the number 2s and 3s. Bragg with the first, so a lot of pressure does hurt. But Rodgers did put the better throws on. Can't really argue that point, I don't think. And honestly, we might have an old-fashioned shootout. We switch out next game. We play most of the game, at least on offense, and we just switch the quarterbacks each drive and see who performs better. That might be the only option. It's literally like Bragg isn't as good, but Bragg has enough potential and age difference to where it's that close because of that. So I think Rodgers, the old GOAT himself, deserves to start the final preseason game. The Detroit Lions in preseason, that makes sense, right? 96 to their 87. Rodgers still got it in the stats department, regressing, but still damn good. We also chose the Patriots playbook, not because I was being tactical, I just completely forgot. But it's not the worst scenario in the world because it does kind of test us for actual game, just in case we decide. And that was a risky throw by me. Andrews makes the catch, though. Porcher, perfect throw. That might be a touchdown. That could be a touchdown. That guy is... The speed of that guy proves the sliders. Ain't nobody as fast as Porcher in this league on defense. Well, at least not many. Try that route again with Spellman. And that is picked off. It's a bad decision. I'm not going to count against Rodgers. They do not, but Adams is open. And there's a first down. So far, both quarterbacks kind of on similar par for misses to makes. It's a late read. Good throw to Porcher. Going for a little bit of a tougher throw. Kind of have to, and not a bad throw. Just a questionable decision. Not a great throw. It gets there, but wish it was a little more in bounds. Still decent enough to get the job done. Spellman to the outside. Good throw. Spellman does drop it. Not Rodgers' fault, obviously. A little disappointing. Rodgers on the run. Misses Armour. Something to note. And here's the Ziegler throw. Under pressure. It is still a miss, though. Defense showing up nicely on this drive. Could set up a short field for Bragg. It's going to be a run, and nope, we let him have the first down. Nice. Ziegler looks good here. Maybe not, and once again, just, I don't know, maybe I'm just playing poorly. Let's take a look at this back. Let's take a look back at this play. So we look at the hike. Ziegler, I mean, he's open. That's a very tough throw. The receivers, he is looking, to be fair. I could have probably slung one in there. Looking around, we do have the underneath. That's probably where I should have went. Right here, I do have a shot at Ziegler. It's a tough throw to make. X, A, both completely covered. So I did have the running back. Don't think I had Ziegler. So on that route, I would debate that there was only one receiver to throw to. And that's a good throw. Perfect throw under pressure again. I think the sliders still might need to come down. And we're going to test one to tie. I mean, that's a good throw. And that's a touchdown. That is a very good throw by Bragg on the money. Made a play. Right to Armour. And Armour drops it. Not Rodgers' fault, obviously. Rodgers rolling. And Scott holds on. Good play. Hurry up to the line. Rodgers still the master. Might not be the fastest anymore, but still the master. Rolling out and playing it. Scott, perfect throw. And he makes a play, and there is a flag on the play as well. And that, can't really blame Rodgers on that. That's a bad decision. I'm just playing so poorly in general, though. And our guy gets stiff-armed. And Paul Warlow is going to take back a pick six. These sliders are brutal. Perfect throw right to Armour, who's got room. And almost breaks one free. That's a good throw. I mean, you look at the numbers, and they're actually not looking that great in Bragg's favor, even though it's pretty safe to say, as of right now, Bragg has had the better of the two opportunities. Feel like they've worked out a little bit in favor of Bragg, like this throw. I mean, that's a pretty easy throw, and wide open. Rodgers hasn't had that yet. It's a good throw. Ty Montgomery down to the one. The quick throws, Bragg does seem to be getting a lot better at, too. Out of bounds, right bumper. And then Bragg, something that Rodgers wouldn't be able to do, so got to throw that factor in there. I don't think Rodgers would have made that run. Rodgers misses that. I know it's not a good decision, so once again, just like we had for Bragg, maybe it was done on purpose. And Rodgers gets taken down again. I will say I am really tired, but of the two quarterbacks, Bragg has shown, better plays, I suppose. Try that same play I actually played in, where it's supposed to probably be. And, oh, Jesus. Throw it underneath. Once again, another play that Rodgers would not have been able to make. So far, I think it's safe to say Bragg is winning today. Here we go, making another play happen. Oh, there's nowhere to go, really. Ty Montgomery trying to recover the ball, and we get sacked for a huge loss. Ty Montgomery wide open, gets the first. Fake halfback wheel, Ty Montgomery. or we'll take the shot. And Scott almost makes a play. I mean, he put it right where it needed to be. Any lower, like if you would have put it right on the receiver, it might have been picked. So it's a good throw. And he is open. And he's got room. Even a tight end can run the post. Wow, that's wild. It's a good throw. And that's the game-leading score, I would assume. And he misses a pretty damn open receiver. I mean, that's a huge play in the game to miss. It's a good throw. Really wish on our slant, our player didn't stop running his route, but all right. Oh, I missed them. That's my fault. I had Cooper wide, and I missed them. The way they're playing is they're not really going to leave it covered again. And that's a bad decision. Has nothing to do with our man. I really should have let him score there. Has nothing to do with Bragg there at all. It's a bad decision. That's a bad decision again. Can't really expect much there. So I played poorly, personally. But obviously there were missed throws between both players, both quarterbacks anyways. And yeah. Probably shouldn't have played this last game when I was tired, but it is what it is. It was an interesting preseason. I really don't know who did enough. Rodgers is 15 years older, but he has also won a Super Bowl and still has pretty much the same roster, if not better than he did last year, which was when he won the Super Bowl. So I really don't know. I'm going to have to read the comments again to see what you guys think, because I just don't really know where to put it. I would say take away 2 picks on Bragg, maybe 1 on Rodgers. I don't know. I'd say both quarterbacks threw 1 pick legit each. Completion percentage, I mean, I played poorly with both. I really don't know where to peg them. I don't know. Like I said, probably should not have played when I was tired at all. But hey, let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's Bragg who's younger. 15 years younger to be exact. But that's a really unrealistic move. A guy like Rodgers regressed a little bit. You know, the age of 36 for a quarterback after coming off of a Super Bowl isn't too old. I mean, let's take a look at the roster. You know, the difference between stats. Throw power, 2 better for Rodgers. Throw short, like 18 better for Rodgers. Throw mid, I don't even know. Deep, 8. Throw on the run, 11. I mean, the stats, other than speed, excel, and agile, are all in favor of Rodgers. So I really don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It might come down to a randomizer, honestly. I have no clue. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Preseason has concluded technically. Not the greatest week for the preseason of all time, but could have been worse. Hope you guys, did enjoy. Thanks for watching as per usual. And hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!